Ladies and gentlemen, this is the House of Time. I am your co-host, G-Time.
And I'm Nick of Time.
And today what we have for you is George Carlin, The Sanctity of Life. George Carlin, let's see what he got.
But you know, the longer you listen to this abortion debate, the more you hear this phrase, sanctity of life. You've heard that, sanctity of life. You believe in it? Personally, I think it's a bunch of shit. Well, I mean, life is sacred? Who said so? God? Hey, if you read history, you realize that God is one of the leading causes of death. Has been for thousands of years. Hindus, Muslims, Jews, Christians, all taking turns killing each other because God told them it was a good idea. The sword of God, the blood of the Lamb, vengeance is mine. Millions of dead motherfuckers. Millions of dead motherfuckers, all because they gave the wrong answer to the God question. You believe in God? No. Dead. You believe in God? Yes. You believe in my God? No. Dead. My God has a bigger dick than your God. Thousands of years, and all the best wars, too. The bloodiest, most brutal wars fought, all based on religious hatred.
What do you believe about the sanctity of life? You think it's sacred?
What do you mean by that?
Held to a higher standard.
I mean, my view on life is you shouldn't waste it because each human has unlimited potential.
True that. I don't believe that life is that sacred. Life in general probably is sacred, but no individual life, put it that way. So when a lot of people get mad at God when, a family member died, why? I just don't, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you should be like, why not? But let's get back to it.
Which is fine with me. Hey, anytime a bunch of holy people want to kill each other, I'm a happy guy. But don't be giving me all this shit about the sanctity of life. I mean, even if there were such a thing, I don't think it's something you can blame on God. Now, you know where the sanctity of life came from? We made it up. You know why? Because we're alive. Self-interest. Living people have a strong interest in promoting the idea that somehow life is sacred. You don't see Abbott and Costello running around talking about this shit, do you? We're not hearing a whole lot from Mussolini on the subject. What's the latest from JFK? Not a goddamn thing. Because JFK, Mussolini, and Abbott and Costello are fucking dead. Fucking dead. And
people be like, respect the dead. They're dead. Yeah. They don't know no better.
Dead people give less than a shit about the sanctity of life. Only living people care about it, so the whole thing grows out of a completely biased point of view. It's a self-serving, man-made bullshit story. It's one of these things we tell ourselves so we'll feel noble. Life is sacred. Makes you feel noble. Well, let me ask you this. If everything that ever lived is dead, and everything alive is going to die, where does the sacred part come in? I'm having trouble with that. Because, even with this stuff we preach about the sanctity of life, we don't practice it.
Going off of what he said, when you do sit and think about it, man, you can think yourself into a lot of stuff, George Carlin, boy, even way back then, he was putting it down.
We don't practice it. Look at what we kill. Mosquitoes and flies, because they're pests. Lions and tigers, because it's fun. Chickens and pigs, because we're hungry. Pheasants and quail, because it's fun. And we're hungry. And people, we kill people. Because they're pests. And it's fun. And you might have noticed something else. The sanctity of life doesn't seem to apply to cancer cells, does it? You rarely see a bumper sticker that says, save the tumors. Or I break for advanced melanoma. Viruses, mold, mildew, maggots, fungus, weeds, E. coli bacteria, the crabs. Nothing sacred about those things. So at best, the sanctity of life is kind of a selective thing. We get to choose which forms of life we feel are sacred, and we get to kill the rest. Pretty neat deal, huh? You know how we got it? We made the whole fucking thing up.
People ask me every
First person I saw with a cold during COVID season. You got your shots, don't you?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
So he said, which one you get?
I got the Pfizer.
Okay, I did too, but I'm not sneezing. Anyways, that was George Carlin's The Sanctity of Life. What you think about that one, man?
That's pretty smart.
Smart and fun.
Good point.
Yeah. Make you think while you're laughing. And then you think again. And then you be like, man, he got a point. Bless you, man. Bless you. Blatmbaha.
Huh?
Well, I made that word up years ago.
Blatmbaha?
Blatmbaha. That means bless you. I don't know how I made that up. I was a little kid when I did that. But anyways, just never forgot it. As I always end these videos, we're still trying to get our characters together on our stand-up. Now that everything is opening back up, we want to get on stage and do a couple stand-ups here and there. We're working on individuals, but we want to do a little father-son team thing. So if anybody know of anyone that can do some writing for us, we will pay. No, we will pay. And let us know by putting in the comments below. And on that note, we got to get getting. So this is G-Time.
And I'm Nick of Time.
And this is the House of Time. Thank you for watching. And we are out.